Hello everyone. If you want to know a quick way to get the Python logs in ADB for a real phone and not an emulator, this video may be for you. There is a lot of information on the internet about how to filter ADB logs for device-specific output. Then why do we need another video on ADB logging? Watch this video until the end for a couple of Kivy Python tips that can help you do faster debugging by quickly getting to the relevant portions of Python logs. To walk through the steps, let's take the example of Android APK logging using the ADB logcat utility. In Android, there is no way of running Python as a separate executable, and Python can run under Android only in embedded mode. As users, we can focus on writing our Python code while letting Kivy Bulldozer handle the task of adding Python to Android. If you already have ADB or Android Debug Bridge installed, then you can skip this section and proceed to the one where we look at the ADB debug logs. To install ADB on Windows, follow the URL showing on your screen and download Android SDK Platform Tools for Windows. Click on the link here. You must accept the terms and conditions to download the zip file, which is usually named Platform Tools Latest Windows.zip. Unzip the contents to a folder of your choice. Locate the ADB executable adb.exe. Open a command line window as an administrator and change directory to the location of adb.exe. Connect your Android smartphone to your computer via a supported USB interface. Use a proper USB cable that supports data transfer and ADB debugging. Some cables allow charging the phone only and don't support ADB interfacing. These cables won't work. Set up developer options on your phone. Head to Settings, then About Phone, then Software Information, locate Build Number, and slowly tap up to 7 times and respond to any password or authentication prompt along the way. You should now have developer options enabled. Go back to Settings, locate developer options, and ensure USB debugging is enabled. Exit settings. Head back to the command line window and issue command ADB space devices. An ADB server should now start up if not already started. This server connects your phone via USB. The device ID of your phone should be listed by the command ADB devices. If it shows an empty list or says unauthorized, then follow our troubleshooting video. Link is given in the description box. Once you get the device ID of your phone, the next step is to get the debug logs from your phone via ADB. To get logs specific to your connected mobile device, issue command adb space -s and then the device ID of your phone within double quotes space logcat, and then we use the pipe symbol to transfer the standard output from the command on our left, that is logcat, into the standard input of the command on our right, which is going to be findstr, which I guess is short for find string, space /L space /I space quote I space Python unquote. We use findstr to filter Python related log entries. The option /L processes search strings literally, and /I allows ignoring the case of the characters while searching for the string. Finally, we will redirect the filtered logcat output to a log file, log.txt, like so. Now let's launch our app on our Android phone that's connected to ADB. This app crashes at startup. Let's Ctrl+C out of our command line and open the generated log.txt in a text editor. Filtering for the literal string IPython narrows down the log to Python activities. However, it still matches too many strings at this point. Remember, our goal with Kivy Python in this video is to jump quickly to the relevant portions of Python logs. So we will search for the literal string, initializing Python for Android. This indicates that Python was correctly initialized. If this string is missing in the logs, then we can narrow our troubleshooting to why Python was not properly initialized, rather than looking for issues within the Python code or the Python runtime itself. In our logs, though, this string was present, which indicates that Python was successfully initialized. If that is the case, let's see how we can get to Python code or runtime issues that might have caused the app to crash. Search for, quote, Python for Android ended, unquote. This indicates the point at which Python execution ended within the Android app. This string should be present in the logs whether or not Python exited normally. Scroll backwards in the log from here. Usually, if Python exited due to an error, that error will be indicated somewhere here. We can see here that our app exited due to a Python import error. So, using these two convenient search strings, we can get to the relevant Python logs faster to help us troubleshoot app issues better. I hope that this video was helpful in addressing some Python debugging challenges when it comes to Android apps built in Kivy. Our channel researches these aspects and brings you our findings that can help save time and shorten learning curves for developers and decision makers when it comes to computer vision, deep learning, and machine learning use cases on Android. To get more of this type of content, please subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of our content in this exciting journey of smart mobile development. Stay tuned for the next video.